Off tape is the off tape. This is the off tape. Is the off tape. This is the off tape show. Off tape is the off tape. This is the off tape show. Off tape is the off tape. This is the off tape show. Off tape is the off tape. This is the off tape show. Hello guys, what's up? It's your boy Jeff the Roller, your host, and welcome to the Off Tape Show. And I'm so excited about this particular episode because we're introducing formally the off session. And the off session is basically for talented upcoming artists, upcoming DJs, upcoming dancers, choreographers, basically to give back, because the music industry right now, mostly in Nigeria and Africa, is very challenging. There was a statistics that was dropped recently that over 6 million songs are dropped on Spotify every day. You can imagine 6 million songs, and out of all the songs, about 10 is going to go to the billboards, or it's going to go to the top 10 or top 100 of maybe Apple Music or every chart in every country. So unlike before, that's you stand a better chance. Now for it's almost like impossible, but it's still possible because people are still getting there. Artists are still discovered every day, and people are still topping the chart every day. But it's hard right now, it's challenging right now, and that's why we're using our platform, the Off Tape Show platform, where we talk to legends, to also use the opportunity to showcase the upcomers, because also without the upcomers there will be no legend. Legends also started some at one point in their life, and it blossomed to where they are today. So basically we're going to be making review of two artists today, two promising artists. One is a DJ, a female DJ doing incredible well. The other is a male artist, and we'll start with the female DJ. Her name is DJ Keller, so you can check her out on Instagram, DJ Keller. DJ Keller will say much about herself, and you see much about DJ Keller. But DJ Keller is a DJ that hails from Onchubo in Delta State. She's actually an engineer, so she calls herself the tech engineer, because she studied engineering in school. So she calls herself the tech DJ. So I think it's creative, it's unique, it's different, from what we've been having. And she's quite young too. She's been performing from 2014. That's when she learned. Her mother sent her to learn DJing skills. Unlike our African conventional parents, her mother sent her to learn, and she has been performing in different places, different shows, hosting. You are going to see a little mix and there from DJ Keller. So you can check DJ Keller out, and you can actually also support her, follow on Instagram. And also, if you have an event and you need a young DJ, or you're a record label, you need a young DJ,
It's the big break, it's the big break, it's the big break. Listen, yo, I'm the one they call JJC. I'm a true OG before IG. So now you know a little something about me. Create a freestyle to introduce yourself to me. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. I'll see you guys in the house very soon.
Okay. Yeah. So how are you feeling?
How you doing, bro?
Yeah,
nice to see you.
Yeah,
yes.
Nice to see you too. It's really nice to see you, and I can't be doing the Off Tape Show without speaking to one of the founders of Afrobeats contemporary, without speaking to one of the people we looked up to while we're getting into this business earlier on. So this show is derived, the Off Tape shows derived from the old CIA movie where they used to keep document, stuff when we're growing up, Chuck Norris and stuff, and they used to have those VHS tape where they keep secrets. And if you find those tapes, the police will be looking for you till it will not be. So it's derived from that. So we're trying to document stories from legends in the industry for research purposes, that future generations can come, and when they start asking, okay, who made the Burna Boys, who made the Wizkids, so that they can actually know these are all the people that actually made that foundation. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to JJC, my boss. I'm so excited to have you.
Ooh, I'm the
Yeah,
one they call JJC.
yeah, yeah.
What's
So
good?
okay, so you don't have time because you already even going to the next interview now. So we'll just rush up the questions, and so I want to start with this. To say, where were you born? Like where were you
I,
born
w-
in Nigeria?
I was born in Kano State in the year 1977,
Wow,
April 4th.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Kano is a big city. Oh. It's a big
Yes,
city.
so
Like,
I grew up in a ghetto called Brigade.
oh, brigade.
Yes.
Is there anything related to maybe the army camp or something? It's like
No. It's very
okay,
close by, but no,
but I know
yeah.
Kano is a big city like Lagos, but it just is in the north. But it's actually a big developed city. You know.
Sorry, I'm on an
And-
interview. Yes.
okay,
Yeah, so
okay, okay. We'll go to the next question quick. At what age did you start singing, Jay? At what age?
I started singing. I started singing from when I was a small kid. Actually, I was making records with my friends, doing apala music. Um, going from door to door singing. Yeah, what on your egg? So from come up, so by yeah,
This is at
yeah.
what
So
age? At what age is this?
I was like 13, 12, 13. And then by the time I became 14, my dad died.
Oh,
And my family
rest in
took me
peace.
to England. That's when the JJC story started.
Yeah, I'm coming to that because I actually wanted to also ask you, say how about that, but I'm going to come to that. But we're just getting gradual, you know, so people get to
Yeah.
know you because they know about your legacy, they know about your music, but a lot of people do not know you. That's one of the reasons
Mhm.
why we have this show so that they can actually know, and that will also inspire the generation to come. That you can come from anywhere, like you said, you came from the big brigade, which is a ghetto, and look at what you've become today.
Off tape is the off tape. This is the off tape show. Off tape is the off tape. This is the off tape show.
Yeah, hello guys, welcome to the Off Tape Show. You know, like for the first time, I want to be introducing something special to my viewers. Have this opportunity where you can make money while being online. Today, I'm going to be introducing you to the number one, social media platform. It's called A-Team Social. A-Team Social basically is just like all the social media network like Facebook and where you like pictures, comment, but this time you make money. Imagine, just by liking videos, just by liking pictures, just by being interactive, on A-Team Socials and commenting on other people's work, you make money. And they have A-Team games as well, A-Team videos where you can download movies. They're all integrated into one. So just you see the link below, just download the app, and just start making money. Let me just tell you a real life story. The builder of this app gave a family called him from somewhere, I think in the east, and the father have so lots of children where he always buys card and data and stuff for them. The father called and said, oh, I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful to you because my children now don't come to me anymore for money for data, money for calls, because of A-Team Socials. They have been there liking, play the games and all of that. They've been making money. People make as much as 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 every day. Do you understand? Like they pay out close to 500,000 every day to people who just be on the platform. So what are you waiting for? Just link, my bio. The link is on my bio where you can just go download the app, start liking, commenting, and start making money. It's that easy. Become today. So that's why we're doing this,
Absolutely.
to inspire people. I want to ask, how many siblings do you have at home? Like when you're starting this journey?
I'm the last born of 13. Yeah. from the same mom and the same dad.
Wow.
So, no be small thing.
Well, I mean, I'm 10. My family, we are 10, and I'm the 7th. So I can imagine you be 13 and the last. And anyway, the last bonds are actually in every family because they are watching the other ones and they're like, okay, this we are
exactly.
You know, even
Well,
the last in my family too.
The fortunate thing for me is the fact that I have 13 brothers, 12 brothers and sisters. So by the time I grew up to my realization of what I want to do, there's already a doctor in the house. There's a nurse, there's an engineer, there's this one, there's everything, all the So when I told my family I wanted to do music and entertainment, they were like, "Yeah, go ahead, do it. We have no problem."
You're very lucky. You're very lucky.
Very
lucky. Time. You're one of the most luckiest people because every story of every one artist, most of their parents didn't agree, so eventually they agreed. So yours is peculiar, and it's
that's why I believe I was able to achieve what I achieved so young because I had to support my family from beginning.
Yes, I'm very proud of them too to have supported you. And I also ask, when did you get into music? Like, apart from start singing, like professionally, like what age did you
play? So when I was in school, I started a group called. Obviously, the story of JJC came from school because people used to call me JJC, Johnny Just Come, Johnny Just Come. So I took the name and I started producing music. I didn't used to go out because they used to bully me a lot. So I used to music room to go and make music, and while making music people used to listen to it and they'll say, "Oh, that boy, he has skills, that JJC." So that's how JJC Skillz was born. So when I became cool in school, I started a group with some of my friends in school and we called it Secret Weapon. And at that point we started performing in school circle and like different concerts around the area. And that's when a newspaper magazine company, South London Press, did an article saying that watch out for these boys, they are the future of music. That was a great and a couple years later, I actually stopped doing music. I was DJing. I was a DJ in London while I was making a CD called a compilation CD called Breakdown Mega Mix and some other CDs. So while I was doing that, people now realized that, whoa, these guys really got the right compilation and right CDs. And on the CDs, I used to put some of my artists on there. And JJC song Today and a couple songs I used to put it inside. Whenever I go on concerts, people used to be like, "Wow, who's that? Isn't that the song that we heard on that mixtape?" So slowly we started getting very big. So the year 2000, that was the big break.
Yeah, welcome to D Milan Apartments and Homes. We build luxury apartments. We are into shortlets and bookings as well. This is a lovely 4-bedroom apartment, well furnished in Orchard Road by Leganza Lekki, the second toll gate. Very fresh, running water, speed internet, spacious compound, serene environment. The security is top notch, very safe. And we have also properties in Lekki, Phase 1, Admiralty, Kate as well. So the numbers are just displayed below. So you can call us if you want to book for parties, if you want to have a get together, the bridal shower, just name it. Just call us. The number is down below. You can go to our Instagram page and see all of our photos and all our pictures.
That's when we won the mobile.
Yeah, I'm gonna come to that. I don't want you to dish everything out just like that. We're coming to that. And at what age was this? At this time, you were doing this mixtapes and stuff.
Yeah, so the year 2000, I was doing mixtapes when I was, I was about 20, 21.
Okay.
About 20, 21. And then by the time I was about 23, that's when I started really, that's when I got the record deal.
Okay.
With I don't know, my mathematics is really bad, but the year 2000. So right now is the year 2022.
Yeah.
So I was 22 years old.
I understand. It's quite a wonderful time to actually get consciousness of what you're doing. And I also go to the next question. Who do you listen to growing up? Like, who are your influences in music?
Okay, growing up, when I was in Nigeria, I used to listen to a lot of music from my dad's like collection, which was more like Obeniza, Obey, you know. I grew up with like Shina Peters, and then when I moved to London, I started listening to different type of music. One of the people that I really loved listening to was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yes,
He was
Will Smith and Co.
Yes, and that was the early days until hip hop changed, and then we all with Snoop Dogg and
Yeah.
you know the whole vibe. So yeah, I think my early days and my inspiration for music. What really inspired me, I must say, the biggest thing that inspired me was Puff Daddy and Bad Boys Entertainment.
Entertainment.
Hence the reason I called my company Big Brothers. So it has the same logo.
Yeah,
Boys, BP.
yeah, I'm coming to that because I wanted to ask you how did you get that name, but it's coming in my question though. It's coming in my question. Because I wanted to know who formed your music, because you have a very wild and vast music mind. So I just wanted to know who inspired you, and with the kind of artists you've mentioned, I now understand why your music sense, because you can sing, you can rap, you can do a lot of things. I freestyle with you now, so I can tell your music skills. You know, so they were not out of place when they called you Mr. Skillz, because you do a lot musically. Who influenced your sound? Because you formed the sound. So who did you say influenced that sound that you formed?
When I was growing up, I was listening to a lot of producers because I was a DJ. So I was influenced by a lot of production from Dr. Dre, especially. Everyone, I mean, my generation, he was the genius, you know. And then we had other people like Teddy Riley, you know, that was really cooking up beats. Yeah, so I was listening to those two until Timberland came onto the scene. And he totally, so literally I was going through the motion of who was hot to me in that generation. And I believe that Teddy Riley was very, very instrumental because he influenced a lot of the Michael Jackson sounds. And I know there's no one in my generation that don't know that Michael Jackson and Teddy Riley's sound is like 2 in 1. So yeah, I was very influenced by that.
Yeah, wow. I can now see the richness of your sound, because these people you call, they're really, in fact, they inspired every of us. So, but not everyone who studied these people came out to do something remarkable. So with you doing something remarkable from there, I actually know that you were well schooled by these. I would say, what did you call your genre of music? Because a lot of people from Africa, they call Afro fusion, Afro. I don't know if it's Afro pian, because I saw Afro pian.
Exactly, you got it right. So back in the days, before the sound Afro beats was coined, I wanted to use Afro pian sound. Afro pian was like African and European. Yeah, so Afro pian was the thing that we were pushing for many years, but it never caught on. It was Afro beats that finally caught on.
Yes, but the name Afropian is quite unique and quite different. So I liked it. You can see it was in my memory, you know.
Yeah, I tried pushing for Afro pop, but it didn't work either. So
I prefer the Afro beats though with the S, because at least that way we own that one. You know, we own that one.
They call it anything as long as it gets us paid and it gets our music out to the world. I'm happy.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. That's good. I'll also ask you how was the name JJC? Like although you said it, but I wanted to give us a more detail. How did the name JJC form?
It's very simple. I got to England and I went to school and I tried to meet people and introduce myself to them. Hello, my name is Abdulrasheed Bello. How are you doing? And automatically they start laughing at me and they start pointing fingers saying, look at that JJC, look at that JJC. And I asked one of the people there, I'm like, what does JJC mean? They say, you are Johnny Just Come. I say, if it's Johnny Just Come, that's no problem. Yes, now I am JJC.
After you just came, Nabi.
After all, I just arrived. So what is the issue? So I took the
Uh,
name. I was happy with it, and I said yes. I will show you that this JJC can make it.
yes. You see, you actually, that's what they mean by when they say the stone that they throw at you, use it to make build. You know, they throw
Yes,
lemon at
now.
you, use it to build lemonade, you know. So I think that's exactly
Yes, now.
what you did. Very brilliant.
And I did the same thing with when I became very popular with Big Brothers. I said to myself I was going to start like a community for African Nigerian boys to have a platform, because at that time it was only JJC that was standing out.
Mm,
So I decided I was all my friends. Whenever you see us, me and my friends back in the days, people will go, "Oh, look at those guys! They are 419 boys." So I said, "Okay,
mm.
no
I'm coming to
problem."
that. I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that because I like this story. Just keep it. This is my question there.
Yeah.
I was also asked. I say, how was the Big Brothers formed? How was it formed, and when was it
Uh,
formed?
Big Brothers. I mean, I started the company in 1998.
Mm,
It was a collective of people, different talents that I gathered together. So singers, rappers, MCs, and stuff like that. And then in the year 2001, I was signed to a record label and some management by Jonathan Charlotte,
mm,
a very big person in the industry. And basically, he signed me to an A&R contract where I was to put together something that will make money,
mm,
or a group that will make money. So
mm,
I decided I'll pick 3 rappers and 3 singers from my old collective, and then put them together as a group called Big Brothers. And
yeah,
I named them after my company, which was very popular at this point on the streets
yeah,
because of my mix CD.
yes.
So I just said, you know what? Let's just call them Big Brothers. And then that's it. They blew up. Oh yeah, and Big Brothers was before the TV show, Big Brother TV show. So
Yes, I know. Big Brothers actually even have a single that was, I think, did well. I think a lot of us who the younger generation
yeah,
remember.
well we did more than a single. We did a whole
Yes.
album that went platinum in Australia, went platinum in England.
Wow.
We did went gold in America. We were in the movie Scooby Doo 2. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot. We did a lot.
Wow. 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 That's really huge. You see why we're having the off tape show. So these young folks need to know about all of this. So this is your girl.
So,
You should know as you're coming into this industry, know the people that
na
started it
God,
for you,
oh, na
and be
God, oh, na
grateful.
God, oh.
Yes.
Welcome to the Off Tape Show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel now and turn on your notification.